Conversations with the Executioner by Kazimierz Moczarski is a book that describes the experiences of the author during World War II in Poland. The book is a unique account of the author's conversations with Jürgen Stroop, an executioner who worked for the Gestapo. The author, Moczarski, was a member of the Polish underground resistance. In this video, I will elaborate on the conversations with Stroop by Moczarski. Kazimierz Moczarski, a hero of the Polish Home Army and a journalist, found himself in a maximum security prison in 1945. The notorious UB secret police, operating under Stalinism, had captured him. Moczarski is then introduced to Stroop. During the Nazi era, Jürgen Stroop, German SS commander. In both occupied Poland and Greece, he served as the head of the SS and the police. Leading the 1943 Warsaw Ghetto Uprising suppression is among his most infamous deeds. Stroop was in charge of destroying the Warsaw Jewish ghetto during this heinous operation. The Jewish community suffered greatly and lost many people as a result of his acts. Moczarski's initial impression of Stroop is one of disgust and hatred. However, as their conversations progress, Moczarski begins to see Stroop as more than just a cold-blooded killer. He sees him as a human being, with his own family, experiences, and beliefs. Throughout their conversations, Stroop reveals a great deal about his life and beliefs. He talks about his childhood and how he came to be an executioner. He also reveals his thoughts on the war, the Nazis, and the Polish people. Stroop was not a Nazi sympathizer, but saw his work as a necessary evil. He believed that the executions he carried out were necessary to maintain order and discipline in Poland. One of the most interesting aspects of the book is the way Stroop justifies his actions. He believes that he is not responsible for the deaths of those he executes. He sees himself as just a tool of the system. He sees his job as being no different from that of a soldier on the front line. He is just following orders and doing his duty for his country. Through their conversations, Moczarski and Stroop develop a friendship of sorts. They are able to discuss topics that they normally would not be able to talk about with anyone else. Moczarski is able to share his experiences as a member of the Polish underground resistance. He talks about his comrades who have been captured and killed by the Nazis. He also talks about the atrocities committed by the Nazis against the Polish people. Stroop is initially defensive about his role as an executioner. However, as their conversations progress, he begins to open up and share his own experiences. He talks about the emotional toll that his work has taken on him. He struggles with the contradiction between his work as an executioner and his belief in God. He believes that he is damned for what he has done but sees it as a necessary evil. Moczarski and Stroop discuss many topics during their conversations. They talk about life, death, religion, politics, and philosophy. They also share stories about their families, hobbies, and interests. These conversations are a window into the minds of two men who are living through one of the most turbulent times in history. In one particularly interesting conversation, Moczarski and Stroop discuss the concept of forgiveness. Moczarski asks Stroop if he could forgive the Poles for what they did to the Germans during World War I. Stroop responds that he could not forgive them because the Poles had taken German land and caused the suffering of German people. Moczarski then asks Stroop if he could forgive the Poles for the atrocities committed by the Nazis during World War II. Stroop pauses for a moment before responding that he believes the Poles would need to ask for forgiveness before he could forgive them. The conversations between Moczarski and Stroop are not always easy. They are sometimes heated and emotional. However, they are always thought-provoking and insightful. Moczarski and Stroop show that even two people on opposite sides of a conflict can find common ground and understand each other's perspectives. In conclusion, Conversations with the Executioner by Kazimierz Moczarski provides a unique account of life in Poland during World War II. The book is a testament to the resilience of the human spirit and the power of understanding and compassion. Moczarski and Stroop's conversations are a reminder that even in the darkest of times, there is always hope for humanity. Conversations with an Executioner is a thought-provoking and highly engaging book that delves deep into the psyche of death row inmates and the individuals who execute them, offering a unique glimpse into the mind of a man responsible for one of history's most heinous crimes. Moczarski's writing is skillful and insightful, drawing readers into each conversation and providing valuable context throughout. I highly recommend this book to anyone interested in the criminal justice system, psychology, and morality.